The Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 9, verses 1 through 31.
Then calling together the 12 apostles, he gave them power and authority over all devils and to cure diseases. And he sent them to preach the kingdom of God and to heal the sick. And he said to them, take nothing for your journey, neither staff, nor scrip, nor bread, nor money, neither have 2 coats. And whatsoever house you shall enter into, abide there and depart not from thence. And whosoever will not receive you when ye go out of that city, shake off even the dust of your feet for a testimony against them. And going out they went about through the towns, preaching the gospel and healing everywhere. Now Herod the Tetrarch heard of all things that were done by him, and he was in a doubt, because it was said by some that John was risen from the dead, but by others some that Elias had appeared, and by others that one of the old prophets was risen again. And Herod said, John I have beheaded, but who is this of whom I hear such things? And he sought to see him, and the apostles, when they were returned, told him all they had done and taken them. He went aside into a desert place apart, which belongeth to Bethsaida, which when the people knew, they followed him, and he received them and spoke to them of the kingdom of God and healed them who had need of healing. Now they began to decline, and the 12 came and said to him, send away the multitude that going into the towns and villages round about them may lodge and get victuals, for we are here in a desert place. But he said to them, give you them to eat. And they said, we have no more than 5 loaves and 2 fishes, unless perhaps we should go and buy food for all this multitude. Now there were about 5,000 men, and he said to his disciples, make them sit down by 50s in a company. And they did so, and made them all sit down. And taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, he looked up to heaven and blessed them, and he broke and distributed to his disciples to set before the multitude. And they did all eat, and were filled, and there were taken up of fragments that remained to them 12 baskets. And it came to pass, as he was alone praying, his disciples also were with him. And he asked them, saying, whom do the people say that I am? But they answered and said, John the Baptist, but some say Elias, and others say that one of the former prophets is risen again. And he said to them, but whom do you say that I am? Simon Peter answering said, the Christ of God. But he strictly charging them commanded they should tell this to no man, saying, the Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected by the ancients and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and the 3rd day rise again. He said, do all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, for he that shall lose his life for my sake shall save it. For what is a man advantaged if he gain the whole world and lose himself and cast away himself? For he that shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him the Son of Man shall be ashamed when he shall come in his majesty, and that of his Father and of the holy angels. But I tell you of a truth, there are some standing here that shall not taste death till they see the kingdom of God. And it came to pass about 8 days after these words that he took Peter and James and John and went up into a mountain to pray. And whilst he prayed, the shape of his countenance was altered, and his raiment became white and glittering. And behold, 2 men were talking with him, and they were Moses and Elias, appearing in majesty. And they spoke of his decease, that he should accomplish in Jerusalem.